And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of God, and for the testimony which they held. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Lord, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? And white robes were given unto every one of them, and it was said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season, until their fellow servants also, and their brethren that should be killed as they were, should be fulfilled. And I beheld, when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, and the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their place. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, Fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? At the top of the picture, we see those martyred for the faith. Though the text has them demanding immediate vengeance for their deaths, Dürer has given us a more idyllic image. They sleep blissfully until gently wakened by a patient angel, then joyfully receive the white robes of holiness and enjoy reunion with their fellows in the regions of bliss. This softened version of the story sharply contrasts the saints in their oval heaven above the celestial spheres with the triangular vista of the tortured world, an angular frame that echoes the flames with which it is filled. The eclipse of the sun and the moon are represented by giving them rays so dense that they seem to radiate darkness. The falling stars, satisfyingly star-shaped, are what we would call a meteor shower. The little figure at center, like the tiny city beyond him, is there to give the picture depth. His importance is purely compositional. Dürer's aesthetic yielded to his moral sense here, and the whole picture is, despite the astronomical clutter, nearly a political poster. The point being made is the conventional one that God's just punishment spares neither commoner nor noble, and no crown, royal or ecclesiastical, covers sin. We should note the eloquent hands of the peasants on the left, so expressive of amazement and terror. On the right, the king's rigidly contorted face and fingers convey a state of shock, and see how the hands and faces of the ecclesiastics express despair, shame, and self-loathing. It seems Dürer's sympathies were to some degree with the Reformation. We can also discern Dürer's sense of humor in those hiding from the shower of stars. One man scuttles on all fours into a cave. Another looks out amazedly from his rocky den as if from a window. And an exotic Oriental attempts to protect his head by wrapping it in an enormous turban.